and mind. And this will slowly improve as you practice. This is due to the inversion of qi. And in the long run, if this happens, it will actually affect your sleep. Now, as you practice, if for those of you who has a balancing issue, you may slow down your movement and practice at a higher position. And of course, right now, some of you might start to wonder, why is my movement different from the instructors in front? That's because for most beginners, okay, usually we have a lot of blockages in our body. So hence, when you have blockages in your body during your practice, you have sores and pain. So this is very normal. It happens to most beginners. See, the movement is just very simple movement, slow and simple movement. But do you notice you have already started to pant? Some of you have started to sweat. This means what? This means that the circulation of your body has improved. So this is just one of the most basic movement which you will learn in Harmony Qi, which is we consider it as the kindergarten level of Bai Yin Qigong. Then you can follow and practice together with the instructor. So this technique is very flexible. You can practice it at any point of time. And you can finish it in just 2 to 3 minutes time. So now after you finish on this side, on the left side, okay, retrieve your left leg and take a step forward with your right leg. Now again, the movement is simple. It's just this time is on the right. And do you notice that just now on the left side, you have learned it. But right now, when it's changed to the right side, you feel that it's strange. So this is very normal because left and right has to balance. Front and back, up and down has to be balanced. Only then we'll have a good qi and blood circulation. But because of our lifestyle, some of you might feel that your palm is has prickly sensation, your legs has prickly sensation, and or some of you, your left or right side might feel numbness. So left and right is different. Some of you might feel that the left side is more fluent. Right side might feel that there's some blockage. It's like it's not smooth, it's not fluent. So this is very normal because left and right is usually, especially for beginners, left and right is imbalanced. So hence one side will be smoother, the other side will have a bit of no blockage. So this is very normal. Now, as you practice, once the blockage is cleared, you'll be free from all of these symptoms. And some of you, as you practice, you start to smell body odor coming from your body, coming out from your sweat. Then after your practice, some of you, when you exhale after your practice, you might even find your breath has some smell. So this is a this is a symptom whereby your body is expelling impurities from your body. Hence, that's why you can smell bad smell or body odor coming off during your practice. So in order for you to have a good health, you must first cleanse your body, clean the impurities, expel the impurities. So hence this is one of the techniques which you can actually use to expel the impurities from within your body. And once the impurities is cleansed from your body, you'll slowly regain your health. So we shall practice one last time. Okay, very good. Now, once you're done, retrieve your right leg. Now, don't rush. So right now, I want you to feel your palm. Okay, continue your palm trembling. So once you've stimulated your qi and blood circulation, I want you to feel your palm and your fingers. Now, let's follow the instructor. 3, 2, 1. Stop your movement. Okay, and slowly lower your arms. Okay, slowly lower your arms. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Feel the tingling sensation or the prickly sensation on your palm. Some of you might feel it's warm. Some of you might feel that it's slightly cold. or some of you might feel that there's something inside it. So that's the palm trembling technique. So for those of you who are interested, who has not learned Harmony Qi, you can actually register for it, as Harmony Qi is the most basic entry level Qigong technique in Bai Yin Qigong.
孤僻、爱生气气、装酷、必西施、黑脸、
龟毛。
他以前都乱发脾气啊。还有莫名其妙凶什么？
那连去参加幼稚园女儿的活动的时候，老师都问我说：“爸爸是不是很累？”嘿，那所以他跟小孩跟我的互动都不多，他那个时候会变得跟家人之间的关系变得比较疏离。
那钟体呢？钟体，你为什么你说自己练最好？
因为我如果没有最好，怎么会带这么多人来练功呢？
真的，
你要先自己好，别人才会好。
因为看到他的改变，我们才会来练功的。
但是真正对我最大的帮助就是白焰气功，它是在最快最短的时间里面，让我马上得到一个最深层的睡眠。或许是白焰气功的要求，所以我们都要面带微笑，所以我跟着心情也就开阔起来了。
善解人意、幽默、
长舌、
感性、
顽皮、
热情。
我第一时间学了这个功之后呢，我就回来跟自己的太太跟小孩讲说，我们来学初阶的白焰气功看看。他们学了功之后呢，就开始在整个家族里面发酵。阿公阿妈就觉得说，那你们在练什么功？那我们再跟你们试试看好了，反正就3000块去学一下嘛。
其实我是高度近视，
之前就是咳嗽非常严重，就是过敏。
然后后来爸爸就带我们去学功，就这样练着2、3年吧。
结果后来就是真的没有再咳嗽了，然后整个就是心情就也变得很好，所以觉得很谢谢爸爸。
最近回去检查的时候，就发现度数退了50度，这样，所以觉得练功对我的视力是很有帮助的。
其实他80岁了，你说我想我们大家看过我爸妈的动作，其实尤其是我爸爸，他动作没有一个这种东西是标准的。在莲花养心法这个时候，他要的就是让大家凝聚彼此的一个向心力，有共同的信念来完成这个童子拜佛的动作。我就看到这个画面，基本上就会让我眼泪就直哭下来，说哇，好感动！他竟然真的可以在众人的力量，他凭着自己的一个意念，一只脚就跨起来，就蹬起来了，然后就维持在老师讲的那个时间点，慢慢的放下。
早期你练功是囡仔，安尼逼我就爱来学啦。但是学到煞尾的时阵足后悔啦。后悔就是讲练这气功上慢学啦。我若岁数较早学比即摆更较少年。我迄落即摆是83岁，应该算起来是41.5岁呢。
为什么？
初二啊，年龄初二，变作讲我即摆比还未学以前更加年轻啊。
我们现在讲说17个人去练白焰气功，因为我们这一传十，十传百的那种效应，一个接一个，一个拉一个，那这个就变成一个家族的活动。
我们不再像以前会封闭自己，然后自己在家里默默的去承受。那我们可能会把问题抛出来，然后大家会共同去鼓励他，帮他想办法。我觉得这是另外一个很大的收获。
这对我那像讲感觉讲安尼真快乐、真健康、真快乐安尼。
我们都练白焰气功。
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. So welcome for the seminar of EnerQi today. So I know that most of you right here today, you are from, there's audience from Malaysia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore. So throughout Master's years of experience of teaching, Master would like to share with everyone on how you can improve your health. It's not about against certain illness, but to improve your overall well-being. Because once, especially when you reach after 50 years old, you'll start to notice that your body condition will start to reflect out all of those hidden illnesses which is within your body, which you might not even know. So all of these are reflected because of your, your life. You overpressure yourself, you work too much, you overtire yourself, and of course, most importantly, next time in the future, when you grow old, are you still able to maintain your health, or do you need to rely on medication, on doctors, on others to care for your well-being? Or are you independent of health, whereby your health is good, you do not need to rely on anyone or medication? So that's what I meant by quality life. So when we grow old, it's very important that you have to remember these words: master your self-healing power. So throughout our life, we gave a lot, we sacrifice a lot for our family, our work. But when was the last time that you actually care for your own well-being, your health? Because without your health, everything that you gain is practically useless. Why meaningless? Why without health, you cannot enjoy the benefit that your hard work brings. So for today's seminar, Master will start from four main topics. So the first topic, Master will spend some time on when you learn Qigong, how are you going to learn Qigong? Some of you are introduced by your friends and family. So Bai Yin Qigong, most of our students are actually introduced by the students who have learned and benefit from it. So master's purpose is to wants you to allow you to know that what you are doing. So the second main topic is, so every time when master conducts seminar, this is one of the main question that students has. So one of the main thing, first thing that comes into the public mind when it comes to Qigong is, isn't Qigong free? Why should I pay to practice Qigong? So that's one of the questions that master usually will receive from the students. So Qigong is actually a prevention, not just not to the point. Don't wait till it's too late, then only you want to practice. And in fact, actually, when you practice Qigong, you can actually save more compared to in the future when you consult doctor, go for operation, go for treatment. The money that you paid during that time is actually much, much more compared to the money that you spend on practicing Qigong. So for today's seminar, again, Master is going to introduce to everyone EnerQi. So EnerQi is one of the mainstream techniques in Bai Yin Qigong. And of course, during the introduction, Master will allow you to feel Qi. So what is Qi? At the point of time, you'll know. Most of you can feel Qi immediately during the class later. And of course, at the end of today's seminar, okay, there will be a short Q&A session with Master Bai Yin. So if let's say you have any queries during that time, you can post your queries and Master will try her best to answer your questions. So this is the 4 main topics that Master will cover for today's seminar. So this is not just practicing Qigong. In today's seminar, okay, Master will show you this is the foundation of your health, especially when you grow old. So the most basic question, who is suitable to practice Qigong, especially Bai Yin Qigong? There are actually many Qigong. So this Bai Yin Qigong that Master Bai Yin teach is what we call the modern Qigong. Because this technique has been fine-tuned to make it suitable, especially for our modern society. So it's not the same as the traditional Qigong that you learn in the past. Because why? Traditional Qigong that you learn in the past takes a lot of time and efforts, and only then you can see the results. But in Bai Yin Qigong, everything has been shortened, everything has been compiled so that it's suitable for modern people to practice. Because modern people, especially right now, we cannot spend too much time on practicing or doing anything. So hence that's why this qigong, with this qigong, you only need to spend like 3 to 5 or 10 minutes, okay, a day, and you can immediately see the results at a very fast pace. And because this qigong is so effective, why? Because it's actually it can actually change your improve your overall health, especially those weird illnesses that you see in the current society, the modern society. Regardless of whether you have if your body right now is very sensitive, you have or next time in the future you feel that you have this kind of disease, yeah, it's actually very good for you to practice Qigong because it can actually helps to improve your condition. There are actually a lot of students that, especially those that have skin disease because of sensitivity, that actually improve tremendously after their practice. And some students, this also includes problem with your scoliosis. Next is, of course, anti-aging, especially for the modern society. Most of us are overtired. 8 out of 10 people right now, they are overtired, we are overworked, we are overstressed. So regardless, when you're in such a condition, when you're overworked, overstressed, when you're too tired, regardless of what you eat or regardless of what you do, the effect is different. When people eat, they see, it's effective for them. But when you eat, you don't see any effect. Why? Because your body is too weak. And of course, when your body condition is not at that stage, your overall work will be affected. So practicing Qigong is actually very effective against fatigue because Qigong is a technique that can actually improve your vitality. So if let's say you feel you always feel fatigue, you always feel tired, especially in the evening from about 4 to 5 p.m. You always suddenly feel wow, you feel very lethargic. You do not know why, but when the when the time reaches 3 to 4 p.m. or about 5 p.m. around this time, you suddenly feel very lethargic. You don't feel like doing anything. This is also a symptom whereby your qi is weak. So most students, okay, the reason why practice Qigong that wants to try Qigong is because um, no, medication cannot help, doctor cannot help, so they come and try Qigong. So usually people who have practiced Qigong, especially the young ones that practice Qigong, why? Because something is wrong, but they don't know what's wrong, so hence they try. So this is no very simple, normal. And of course, especially for those who have high blood pressure, low blood pressure, the Qigong is very, very effective against such disease. Don't wait till when it's too late, only you come. Because when it's too late, sometimes even Qigong can no longer help. But right now, if let's say unfortunately you already have high blood or low blood pressure whereby you have to rely on medication, okay, you can still practice Qigong, but as you practice, you still have to take your medication. And as time passes during your practice, you slowly notice that the improvement of Qigong, whereby after a period of time, it differs individually according to your condition, whereby there are actually a lot of students after about no a period of time of practice, you can start to actually reduce your medication or even no longer need to take medication. But of course, all of these will need your doctor's consent. Next is emotion. So when you're ill, especially when you feel, when you feel sore or pain, or when, especially when you're of old age, during this time, your emotion will be unstable. Why? Because you're already well, you are sore and pain. So other matters, in life will easily affect your emotion, especially when it comes to, anger. And as of course, as and one of the main characteristics of Bai Yin Qigong is that majority of the students, about 80% of the students, okay, after about 3 weeks of practice, you would notice in terms of emotion, you'll change tremendously. Your emotion will become stable. Your emotion will be, calm and stable. You'll be much more happier. And of course, one of the main difference that you can see is your sleep quality. Your sleep quality will improve tremendously. Don't look down on sleep quality. Good sleep is actually very, very important for our well-being. And sleep is actually affected, no, it's actually tied with our emotion. So if no emotion doesn't just comes like that, no, usually it starts slow. And if you neglect it, it will slowly get more and more serious. And the best method is to actually to expel the impurities through your meridians. So during your class, you can immediately see your improvement during your practice. And of course, the next one is inflammation. Most of us right now, the reason why you are sore and pain on your body is why? Because we have inflammation. Okay? Inflammation is within our body. This is actually a chronic disease. Okay, it starts from where? It starts from soreness. Okay, it starts from sore, then stiff. If right now you can feel that your body is is sore, you have sores everywhere. Your shoulders is stiff, your neck is stiff, or your back is stiff. This is the symptoms whereby your body is giving us that you have inflammation within your body. And one of the main effect of practicing Bai Yin Qigong is that you improve your qi and blood circulation, whereby when your qi and blood circulation improve and your micro circulation within your body improve, it will actually helps to prevent inflammation within our body. Next is of course improvement in sleep quality. Some of you, if let's say you already have insomnia, then of course that is the most severe case. But if right now during your sleep, when the next morning when you wake up, you still feel very tired. You still feel that no matter how much you sleep, 8 hours or 9 hours, you still feel tired when you wake up. This is a symptom whereby you have a bad sleep quality. You did not sleep well. And even another symptom is whereby during your sleep, you dream a lot. So when you dream a lot, that's also a symptom whereby you did not have a good quality sleep. And of course, when you do not have good quality sleep, you have a lack of vitality and stamina. Next morning, whatever you do, you just feel that you just feel tired. So one of the main symptoms, main benefits of practicing Bai Yin Qigong is that regardless of a level, beginner, intermediate, or even how many Qi itself, just with a short amount of time of practice, you can immediately see the difference, and especially when it comes to sleep quality. So master has actually a lot of students who has um because of insomnia, it causes a lot of illness. And after practicing qigong, no, especially this is a student from Hong Kong. She purposely flew to Taiwan to learn qigong from master. Whereby, no, previously before her qigong, she has a very severe insomnia, whereby she needs to take a lot of medication. And because of that insomnia, actually brings also it also actually affected her. No, she got a lot of other kind of illness it comes because of that. So after practicing for about 1 month, okay, her sleep quality actually improves a lot to the point where she no longer need to take any sleeping pills or whatsoever. And next is illness because of injuries. Because sometimes when we have injuries or we sleep and fall, or when we sprain ourselves, it heals on the surface, but deep beneath our body sometimes it's not totally healed. Whereby hence it has sequela. So hence after a period of time when the sequela when it comes out, when it affects us, it'll be not quite painful. So hence all of this is what we call the hidden illness, or no hidden illness which we do not know. So practicing qigong can actually also helps with past injuries or past illness or hidden illness. Because practicing qigong will actually improve our overall health and stamina. And the time of practice is actually just very short. It's just about at least about 5 to 10 minutes a day. You can actually, and not just through this 3 to 5 minutes, you can actually uh, replace a lot of sports or jogging or even gym. A lot of students actually ask master, no qigong, to them qigong is for the old, not for the young. See when in the park, you see people who practice Tai Chi or practice qigong, they are all very old people, 50 to 60 years old. But when you look at master, look at no, if you can hear master's voice, master is actually about 60 years old. Master Bai Yin in front of you is actually about 60 years old already. So Bai Yin Qigong and master is here to the Bai Yin Qigong is not for the old. Okay, it's for everyone. In fact, you should start Qigong when you're young, when you're still healthy, and not wait till you're old, you have illness, then only you practice Qigong. And of course, another benefit that no that you can see from practicing Qigong is you can actually slim down. Okay, you can lose weight. And this losing weight and slimming down or toning your body is just a bonus that Qigong can bring you. And not only that, your overall complexion will improve. Your complexion will shine. You will be able to see the healthy complexion. So this is Master Bai Yin when she was young. So when you look at the photo, you may say that this is just a very normal little girl. But for those of you can see within her eyes, there's not much happiness. Why? Because since young, Master Bai Yin was born with a heart disease. This is a naturally born heart disease whereby she actually has a hole in her heart, and her health is actually very, very weak, and she has arthritis when she was young. And it's like a chain reaction. And because of such disease, regardless of what medication or doctors that she consult, she doesn't see much improvement until when she was 8 years old, when she was actually introduced to Qigong. And that's the time when she actually see hope. And without Qigong, without this technique, Master Bai Yin will not be in front of you, in front of everyone here today. It's because of Qigong that she changed her life, she changed her future. So this was taken when she was 8 years old, practicing Qigong and Kung Fu. And the next photo, okay, this picture is actually the photo of Master Bai Yin's eldest daughter. Okay, her eldest daughter say, "I want to take a same photo like mom." So sometimes certain illness can actually pass down genetically. So especially, if like you're young, you're still young, and you know that you have certain illness, okay, certain illness might hereditarily be passed down to your children. So for the future of your children, okay, you have to first heal yourself. Okay, to rid yourself of such illness, then only next time in the future when you have children, your children will be born healthy without inheriting all of this disease. And this is a photo of Master Bai Yin's family. She has a total of 4 children, 2 daughters and 2 sons. And the man in front is actually Master Bai Yin's husband, which is Master Yin Kwan. And of course, Master's children has now all grown up. And of course, they all practice Qigong since young. They are now even more, they are all now taller than Master Bai Yin. So without Qigong, Master Bai Yin will not have the opportunity to change her life. Why? Because since young, because of her heart disease, a very severe heart disease, okay, most doctors will say, no, actually says that Master cannot live long. Why? Because it's a very severe illness. And even if she can live long, she'll be very unhealthy. But because of Qigong, it changed her life, changed her future. So this is a hope that Master shows everyone that your future is on your hands. You have to grasp it. And of course, consulting doctors is important. But besides consulting doctor, we have to also improve the self-healing uh, capabilities of our body. Because Qigong can be practiced by yourself. And with just this about 5 to 10 minutes of practice on a daily basis, you can actually maintain your health and actually have a good future. Once you master your self-healing power, next time in the future when you're old, especially when you're old, you no longer need to rely on medication or rely on others to care for you. Okay, in Bai Yin Qigong, we have a lot of different methods of teaching, and one of them is online. So a good method is very important. Why? Because a good method, okay, it will take a lot of effort or a lot of time for you to learn, to learn. So for the public consensus, most of you have a different conception of Qigong. So this is Qigong. Some of them sometimes you might think this is Qigong. So these are the different types of Qigong practitioners. Okay, this photo was not taken in the past. So for those of you who learn Master Bai Yin, okay, what you have learned is actually a compact version. Master Bai Yin actually learn, okay, what you learn are actually the best. And through filtering those Qigong, Master created, what we see now, the Bai Yin Qigong that we see now. So this is, okay, Master Bai Yin's Grandmaster's master. Not all Qigong is at the same level. And when you learn Qigong, you must learn Bai Yin Qigong. Okay, Master Bai Yin has learned Qigong for 47 years old. 47 years, and she has taught Qigong for 37 years. And of course, along these 37 years of teaching Qigong, she actually has a lot of very good testimonials from the students who have actually practiced Qigong. So these are the photos which is taken globally, okay, during the live classes. Okay, these are, because last time before MCO, before COVID, before the pandemic, classes are conducted live personally by master. So these are the photos which was taken during those live classes. So you can see that each and every class is filled with students, regardless whether it's in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore. And the reason why every class is filled with students is full is because it's very, very effective. It's fast and effective. And because once the students benefits from it, they can see their improvement. Okay, they share with the friends and family. So hence that's why master's class is always this full. So, but right now, because of after pandemic, okay, most classes are conducted online, unless if you stay in Taiwan, because both masters are from Taiwan. So if you're in Taiwan, then you have opportunity to learn from live from master. But for us elsewhere, usually our class is conducted online. So right now, for those of you, if you want to learn Qigong, master will need to tell you, if you want to learn Qigong, where should you start? So number one, most of you will think that I can learn Qigong from YouTube. And this also includes Master Bai Yin's channel, because Master Bai Yin has a lot of small videos of simple practices in Qigong. So if I can learn from YouTube, why should I pay and learn from the mainstream class? This is especially true for those of you who have no conception of what Qigong is. So for those of you, if let's say you have totally no knowledge of Qigong, then of course you can start looking at YouTube to learn those very simple practice. So those practice or those technique which is available on YouTube are not complete. It's just piece and parcels, pieces of part and parcels of a small part of the whole technique. So each class, for example, EnerQi. Okay, EnerQi in total is a 12 hours class. So hence, but what you learn from YouTube is just maybe like 10 minutes or 5 minutes of the technique. So it's not a complete version. So in order for you, especially if let's say right now you already have an illness, in order to see results fast, you have to join and learn the complete version, and not just the piece and no passes from YouTube. Next off is in the park. So in the park, every time when you go to the park, you can see a lot of old folks learning Qigong and Tai Chi. So for those people who learn Qigong from the park, okay, usually what you learn is just the movement, just the technique, but not the essence. Okay, in Master Bai Yin's class, you're not only learning the movement, not only learning the techniques. Why? Because just learning the movement, okay, it's just like a copy. You're just copying. And no, this is what we call categorized as exercise. But the effectiveness will not be the same when you completely learn the whole thing, when you truly understand what you are doing, what you are learning. Because in Master's Bai Yin's class, okay, you learn everything in detail. And this includes a lot of profound theories. And next is of course, learning Qigong in a class. And of course, when in a class, there will be a professional. And throughout master years of experience of teaching, of course, we might not have classes everywhere around the world. So if let's say you do not have classes nearby your house, so where should how can I learn Qigong? How should I learn Qigong? So that's why we have online classes whereby everyone can learn at the same time online. Whereby, master might be in Taiwan, but you are actually learning live from master because of online, because of Zoom, because so one of the benefits of online class is because you have the flexibility. You can learn Qigong in the comfort of your own home. So Master Bai Yin was the first Qigong master who actually teach Qigong online. Because this actually happens because of the pandemic. And within these few years after pandemics, Master has improved online teaching. Once she received the feedback from the students, okay, Master actually keep changing style so that you can actually benefit more from the online teaching. And of course, those classes that you see online that you can buy online, most of the time when you spend this small amount of money and buy the classes, but do you actually finish learning it? Buy is one thing, but did you actually watch and finish learning from the video? That's another question. And then sometimes when we put, say, I shall learn next time. Now, my since I've bought is always there. I will learn next time. So hence that's why that's also one of the cons of online teaching. So hence that's why in master's class, although it's online, but it's actually live. So hence this, in other words, you will not only after you pay for it, okay, when you attend the class, master will make sure that you complete the class. And of course, after the class, you have a lot of after class lessons. For example, okay, these are the materials that master provide during your e-learning. And of course, during your online class, okay, of course, not everyone can learn everything in one go. Hence, that's why masters split her classes into many parts, and these parts are all available online. Some is before class, some is during class, and some is after class. So they are pre-class, okay? They are pre-class. And next, of course, there's live. And live is very important. Why? Because everyone will study at the same time. Everyone will learn at the same time. And of course, after class, there's also a replay, online replay. So for those of you, let's say during the class you miss something, you can actually watch the replay. Why? Because master's online class is a total of 8 hours. And in these 8 hours, sometimes you might miss certain parts or you might miss certain important movements. So hence that's why after your class, you can actually watch the replay. And after the class, okay, we will have enhancement courses. So during these enhancement courses, okay, you learn, master will start to fine tune your movement because after learning and practicing by yourself, sometimes your movement might not be correct. So hence that's why after that there will be enhancement classes. And of course, besides the enhancement classes, okay, we also have group practices, online group practices, and also physical group practices. So of course, after you finish learning, okay, you're actually eligible to join the online group practice and also the physical group practice. So it's not just the 8 hours of online class that you learn that immediately you end there. No. After you finish learning, there are actually also a lot of other um, other small lessons which is provided by master so that you can totally master what you learn. So when you learn Qigong from master, master can only actually slowly bring you towards the path of good health. So some of you will start to wonder, since there's so many videos, know how much time must I invest in it so that I can learn everything. So these lessons are one of the benefits that master gives the student, but you can actually choose which you want to watch, because throughout the 8 hours of maybe the replay, for example, the replay, you just need a certain part, so you can actually just skip and watch the parts that you want. So in master's class, okay, we have students around the world globally, from Hong Kong, from Taiwan, from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Australia, from the States. So hence, you do not need to worry. Even if it's online class, master can guarantee student, even if it's online class, you will be able to learn properly and master the techniques. Because master has actually put a lot of efforts to actually create these videos and of course the materials of the class. Not Qigong, not all Qigong are equal. Some are at higher level, some is better. And if you feel that health is very important, you must spend some time, okay, to learn, to properly learn and practice. So nothing in this world is free. If you want to have good health, then of course you must pay for it. You must spend time. You must find time for your health, time to practice Qigong. That's for the future. That's for your health. So this is a pre-class. So what is this pre-class? So before your actual class, master will give you some tips and also some teach you some basic theories that you need to know before the official class. And of course, some very simple movement on how to relax your body. So this is what we call the pre-class lesson. So for those of you who registered today after the seminar, you can immediately actually view this pre-class online. So this pre-class is actually very beneficial for you, because during the class, you will not feel so nervous and you can improve faster. You can easily absorb what no master is teaching. Because in your actual class, it's a total of 8 hours of class split into 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And some of you, because if let's say you have you have no totally no knowledge, zero knowledge, then it might be a bit taxing for you. So hence that's why we have this pre-class lesson, so that for those of you who already watched this pre-class lesson, you do not feel so pressured. You can easily learn from master during the live classes, because you have already learned the very basic movements. Next is of course the live class. Live class is the most important class. Why? Because that's the time when you directly learn from master. And regardless of where you are, we are actually attending the class at the same time globally around the world. As long as you have no, and it's very simple. As long as you have a laptop or phone, you can attend the class, and you only need 2 weeks time. Okay, two weekends. Sorry, 2 weekends. Saturday, Sunday, 2 weekends, and you can complete the class. Because this 8 hours is very important, because during these 8 hours is at the time when you're actually replenishing your vitality, healing yourself. So this within just these 2 weeks, okay, these 2 weekends, you can immediately see the improvement on your overall health, and you do not need to worry whereby you forget certain movement or certain steps. Why? Because immediately after your class, master will give you some time to actually review the class, as in you can review the video online after the class. And after the class, okay, there'll be also videos from master to teach you. In these videos, master will teach certain we split the techniques into small parts whereby you can view it on your or by yourself to actually see the fine details on each and every movements. So through these videos, you can easily learn or easily learn what you forget or easily learn what you are unsure of. And of course, there will also be revision classes. So 2 weeks, okay, 2 weekends. In 2 weekends, in 2 weeks, and you can see, watch all of these videos. So some of you will start to wonder, in just these 2 weeks time, we have so many materials. So if let's say I still cannot do it, what can I do? Here comes the revision. So revision is very important because in the revision, master will keep reminding you and put more focus on the fine details of the techniques. And of course, after your revision classes, you have also have your enhancement course. Okay, enhancement course will comes at a later date. Why? Because master will give you usually about 1 to 2 months time for you to practice by yourself first, and of course attending all of these small classes and revision classes. And after a period of time of practicing by yourself, once you're familiar with the movement, here comes the enhancement course whereby master will teach you finer details on how to even further improve your practice and your overall health. So if you trust master and learn Qigong from master, it's master's responsibility to teach you and guide you properly so that you can master your own well-being. And of course, next is perseverance. Persevere in the sense that learning Qigong is actually very easy, but to persevere and practice Qigong after you learn it, that is the hard part. Why? Because some students, after they learn Qigong, okay, they give up. Maybe after practicing for a month or 2 months time, once they see results, they start to become lazy. So once you are lazy, then you slowly stop your Qigong. So hence that's why after your Qigong practice, okay, we have group practice every week. Again, we have physical group practice every week, and some instructors also have online group practice on a daily practice. So for those of you, if let's say you're the type that you feel alone, no, you feel alone practicing Qigong is that you have no partners, no friends practicing together with you. Those are the types that easily give up. Why? Because they feel bored. So hence, that's why if let's say you practice in a group, then you rarely give up. Why? Because it's a motivation. So hence, after your practice, you can actually join the group practice. And when you join the group practice, besides practicing together, once you see the improvement of the people around you, this will actually give you faith, give you hope, and give you confidence to persevere and practice together so that you can master your own health self-healing power. And each and every individual, each and every student has your own instructors and also the volunteers that you're familiar with. So hence, if let's say in the future, after you finish your practice, if you have any queries, you can at any point of time actually ask your instructors or even the volunteers, and they are actually more than willing to help and answer your queries. So you don't need to worry whereby after learning online, if let's say I still cannot master, or if let's say your movement, whether my movement is correct or wrong, very simple. Just join the group practice because in the group practice, there will be instructors and volunteers there to actually help to fine tune your movement, help to guide you during your practice. So all of these lessons and also the after class service are all given by master so that you can master your techniques. So throughout our life, how much money do you need to spend in order to live till we pass from this world? So as we age, okay, we cannot save this money. Okay, this figure is comes from surveys, and this survey was done in Taiwan. Why from Taiwan? Because Taiwan has very good health insurance. So in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, Singapore, in terms of medical, okay, it's actually medical is not cheap. It's never cheap. It's always expensive. So in throughout our life, how much money do we need to spend on medication, on doctors, on treatments? And how can you save money on this money? But to totally spend zero is impossible. Okay. Number one is we work hard, we earn money. Why? Because we want to enjoy our life. So as we age, this is the money that you spend when you go for scans, whether it's MRI, CT scan, or whatsoever. If right now you start and practice Qigong, and if your leg is healthy, is strengthened, okay, next time in the future, you will not suffer so much. Why? Because most students, most no master student who start qigong when they're young, even when they're 70 or 80 years old right now, they can still walk, they can still do whatever they want. Why? Because they are healthy. So regardless of whatever treatments that you undergo. Next is on supplements. Throughout our life, we spend a lot of money on supplements, especially when you have illness. And of course, when you eat supplements, it's not just one bottle. It takes time. And of course, some supplements, the moment you stop, you immediately return back to your usual health. So you cannot stop. So once you spend money on this, it's non-stop and it's not cheap. And what is the most practical part? What is the is the best thing that you can actually help with your health is something that you spend money once that can benefit you through till when you're old. Qigong is one of them. So this figure was taken from the government Taipei, okay, from Taiwan's uh, health Ministry of Health. So in life, okay, we spend about at least 2 million in our health. This includes throughout your life, includes your operation, medication, or treatments. So on average, uh, this figure is only relevant in Taiwan. Okay, not for Malaysia, not for Singapore. In Hong Kong might be even more. In Singapore might be even more. So that figure is for Taiwanese. So for Taiwanese, in throughout their life, they spend on average about 2 million. Okay, 2 million in their healthcare. So as we age, we will spend more and more money on our health. And of course, as you age, okay, some of us might need to change our knee, need to go for knee surgery, need to take injections, need to go for surgery. So these are all of the cost, okay, average cost of that Taiwanese spend on medication. So in general conception, what Master wants to tell us is that in life, throughout our life, we spend a lot of money on our health, regardless of where we stay or where we are in life. We need to spend money on our health. If let's say you do not spend small amount of money right now, okay, you might need to spend much more next time in the future when you're old, especially when when your illness is getting more and more severe. Okay, you will spend more and more. So hence that's why Master always recommends students to start practicing, to start to care for your own well-being, for your health when you're young. Don't wait till you're old only you care for your health. Sometimes it's too late. Sometimes when you already have sores and pain, then it's actually you suffer more, you suffer longer. So why wait till when you're sores and pain only you take action? So hence here comes Qigong. Because when you practice, spend money and some money and your time to practice Qigong, next time in the future, you can actually save a lot of time and money on medication. Okay, of course, how much in the future, how much you can save on your medication, that differs individually. And Master cannot give you an accurate figure because it differs individually. But Master can tell you is that the moment you're willing to practice Qigong, Master can guarantee you that your overall health will improve. And you can at least, bare minimum, you can save at least 20 to 30% on your medical expenses next time in the future. So regardless of where you are, you can actually just calculate the cost by yourself. How much Qigong can save for you? Bare minimum, you can save at least about 20 to 30% next time in the future. So this is an investment for your own health, for your health. Don't wait till you are ill, you have sores and pain, only you start practicing. Because sometimes once you're at that stage, it will take a longer time, and sometimes sometimes it might even be a bit too late. So without further ado, everyone, please stand up and let's practice some simple movement along with Master Bai Yin. So this technique that Master teach is one of the techniques from EnerQi. So EnerQi in total has a total of 64 steps. So what Master is teaching you is just one simple steps from EnerQi, because the purpose is to allow you to feel the current age of your body. So once you detect the current condition of your body, next time in the future, when you practice Qigong, you can see the difference before and after your practice. So for today's practice, Master is welcoming Master Yin Kwan. Okay. So in class, okay, you can actually see Master's movement from various angles. So in class, okay, during the live classes, there will also, besides Master, there will also be instructors who actually will demonstrate the movement together with Master. And for today's movement, this technique will actually helps to improve your immune system, because immune system is very important, especially since after COVID, immune system is very important. Because if once your immune system is strong, you not easily fall ill. And as you age, you notice, for example, your cough, when you have cough, when you have a sinus, it takes a longer time for you to heal. All of these are determined by what? Determined by our immune system. So what you're learning today is just a very small and a simple movement to allow you to strengthen your immune system. So this is just one small part of energy to allow you to feel the effectiveness of this technique. So this is not the whole technique. So in order for you to see the optimum result, you have to practice the whole technique. So firstly, okay, Master would like you to form this mudra. This is what we call the tiger claw mudra. It's like a tiger claw. So one of the characteristics of this mudra is on our fingers, on the tip of our fingers. Okay, there are 6 different meridians between our fingers. On our thumb, okay, there's the lung meridian. Okay, your index finger, there is intestine. Okay, your big intestine meridian. Okay, it's linked, which is linked to our immune system. Your middle finger will be linked to your pericardium, which is related to your heart on the area, the circulation around your heart. And your ring finger is related to a triple burner. Is related to the water. Okay, the water regulation within our body and also the detoxification of our body. Next is on our, lastly on our pinky finger is linked to our heart and also our small intestine. So on the pinky finger, it reflects on the condition of our heart and also our intestines. So when you are, okay, so when you are practicing with your arms, okay, your palms, you're actually stimulating the meridians within this, within your fingers. So you can practice at a sitting position. Okay, right now you can practice at a sitting position. So 1, okay, 2, open. 3, 4, 5, both hands. Okay, stop for a moment. Okay, you have to exert strength. Okay, you have to exert strength when you form the mudra. And when you release, you have to relax. Okay, relax when you release. And during your practice, if you feel that your joints is stiff, this is a symptom whereby you have inflammation on certain parts of your body. And for those, especially for those of you, if let's say the joints on your fingers is stiff, okay, this is related to the certain areas in our body has inflammation. Okay, let's try again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, majority of the students, when you do this, your arm might feel sore. Does your arm feel sore? If you feel sores on your arm, this is a symptom whereby your circulation is poor. So all of these sores is caused by just such simple movement, and you already have sores. This is linked to the circulation, okay, the blood circulation within our body. So later when you practice, you have to remember, okay, when you form the mudra, you have to exert some force, and when you open up, you have to relax. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How do you feel? Does your arm feel sore? Does your arm feel stiff? If you have such symptom, give master a 1. Just type 1 on your chat. Okay. And if let's say you do not feel anything, If you do not feel anything, give master a 2. And if you feel very, very tired, give master a 3. And after practicing, if you feel very stiff, then give master a 4. If you have a few symptoms, then just give master whatever number that you have that you felt just now. So right now, I want you to play this tiger mudra at the side of your body, on the side of your chest. So this area, we have this what we call the Qi Hu acupoint, which is linked to our lungs. So hence, this Qi Hu acupoint is one of the acupoint whereby we can actually expel the impurities from our lungs. So right now we are going to push, okay, push out, okay. Just very simple with the tiger claw mudra. I want you to push, straighten your arms, push forward and straighten your arms. Okay, push forward and straighten your arms. Okay, okay. I want you to observe from the side. When your arms return to the side, okay, you have to open up your chest. Okay, open up your chest and clip your back. Okay, clip your back. Okay, clip your back. And when you push forward, okay, I want you to look on the back. Okay, your back has to hunch. Okay, tuck in your back and push forward. Okay, when you push forward, your back has to be hunched. Okay, relax and hunch. Clip your back. Okay, you have to clip your back. Relax and push forward. Okay, let's try 10 times. Okay, when you practice later, remember, when you push forward, you have to exert some strength. Okay, okay, let's get ready. Okay, 1. Okay, 2. Okay, 3. Hunch your back, hunch your back. Okay, clip. 4. Hunch your back, clip. 5. Hunch your back and clip. 6. 7. Okay, 8. And clip your back. 9. And clip your back. And 10. Okay, clip your back. Okay, relax. So right now, after your practice, how do you feel? If right now you feel your shoulders very stiff, you feel that your shoulders is very stiff now, give master a 1. If you have started to sweat, give master a 2. If during your practice just now, you feel your arm is very sore, give master a 3. And if you do not feel anything, give master a 4. So during your practice just now, you feel that, wow, this movement is very great, especially on your back. Previously, your back is very stiff, but right now, after a few times of movement, you feel that your back is slightly relieved. The back, your neck, your shoulders is not so stiff right now. These are all reflected. Why? Because the qi has been stimulated on your meridians. Hence, that's why some of your stiffness is reduced. Why? Because the circulation has improved. Qi has blood circulation has improved. So hence that's why your stiffness has improved. So that's just one movement. So can you see the benefits of just one simple movement? So hence that movement itself helps to strengthen your immune system. And next time in the future, when you learn till EnerQi intermediate, you'll learn what is called this tiger form. So that movement that you do just now is just part of the tiger form. So right now, again, later during when you practice, when you move forward, when you push forward, okay, I want you to tuck in your abdomen. Okay, tuck in your abdomen and push forward as much as possible and raise your head. And from here, I want you to, okay, move your arms to the back, move your arms to the back. Okay, I want to use your thumb and index finger and place it on your spine. Okay, on your spine, on your back, and bring it over to your chest. So it's like drawing a big circle. Okay, open up and draw a big circle, bring it over to your back, and return to front. And again, push forward. Open up, bring your arms over to your back, and return to the front. So after pushing forward, okay, you have to slightly lower your head, tuck in your butt, okay, tuck in your butt and your abdomen. So this is how you push forward. Now, once you're done, you relax your body and draw a big circle with your arms. Okay? It's like tearing, okay? It's like tearing something apart, okay? And bring your arms over to your back. Okay, and return to your original position. Okay, and again, you push forward. And again, you open up your arms, spread your arms to the side, and bring it over to your back. Return to front again. Push forward with strength. Okay, stand up. Okay. Okay, make sure you spread your arms to the side. Spread your arms to the side and bring it over to the back. Now, 4. Stand up and spread your arms to the side. Okay, don't forget to have the tiger claw. Okay, the tiger claw. This is 5. At this point of time, most of you will start to feel sore, especially on your arms and your shoulders. This is a symptom whereby you have a lot of blockage. That's why you have all of these sores and pain. Now, don't give up. Continue. Okay? Continue with master. Some of you have started to sweat. Sometimes some of you, your head has started to sweat. And you see, this movement is so simple. Such a small and simple movement, but you have already started to sweat. If you don't feel anything, make sure to listen carefully later. For those of you, if you have sores and pain, then this is a symptom whereby your qi and blood is improving. And for those of you, if you have no sensation at all, then master will give you an explanation later. Okay, one last time. Hand. Okay, once you're done, lower your arms gently. Very good. Everyone pause. So that one small technique is just less than 10 minutes. So how do you feel? Did you sweat? If you sweat, give master a 1, 1, 1. For those of you, if your sweat is on your head, not just type head. If the sweat is on your back, just type back, okay? And if you feel relief right now, give master a 2, 2, 2. If your shoulders feel relaxed now, not so stiff, give master a 2, 2, 2. If you feel sore and pain on your arms just now, very good. Give master a 3, 3, 3 because that's the symptom whereby qi is clearing the blockage on your arm. And for those of you, you follow and practice together just now, but you don't feel anything, no sores, no pain, no improvement, give master a 4, 4, 4. Okay, so why some people has a sensation, some doesn't feel anything. So within just one small movement, if just now you feel weak, okay, that's a symptom whereby your qi is weak. Your primordial qi is weak. Hence, that's why whatever movement that you do, you feel tired. But that's just temporarily. After about a period of 3 to 7 days, this sense of fatigue will just go away. And in fact, your stamina will be replenished. You feel good. Your vitality will improve. And you will recover very fast. And if you feel very hard, no matter how you do, you feel your movement is weak. This means what? The body is very stiff. If stiff, this means that your qi and blood circulation is poor. There's a lot of blockages and inflammation within your body. So hence that's why your body is stiff and tired. So after practicing Qigong, about the 30 days time, you've all of this sense of stiffness will slowly dissipate. And during practice, if you feel very sore, you have a lot of sores, this is also another symptom whereby your circulation is poor. Because in Qigong, there's a saying whereby when there's pain, means there's blockage. So if you have this sores and pain symptoms, this means that your qi and blood circulation is weak. But it's about the same. It takes about 30 days to 100 days. And within this period of time, your sores and pain will dissipate and just go away after your practice. So for those of you who don't feel anything, so some of you, the first thing that you know that, oh, I'm good, I'm very healthy. But some students, you don't feel anything because your body is too weak to the point that it cannot reflect out anything. Why? Because your illness is seated very deeply within your body. So hence, for this type of students, it's actually very dangerous. Why? Because your illness is very, very severe to the point where no, you cannot reflect it out right now. Why? Because it's deeply hidden within your body. So hence, for those who don't feel anything, sometimes your illness might be even more severe compared to, than those who feel sores and pain just now. So it differs individually. So these are the students who are suitable for Qigong. Those who is very sensitive, who always feel tired, always feel fatigue, lack of stamina, lack of vitality. For those who have the three highs, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, blood sugar, diabetes, liver problem. Okay, for those who have liver problem, okay, energy is very good. It's very, very effective. And for those who have emotional stress, who have some psychological problems, who have shortness of breath. So these are the symptoms for students who are uh, eligible to learn Qigong. And Qigong is actually very effective against all of these illnesses. And of course, this also includes for those who has insomnia, poor sleep quality, or dreams a lot, or palpitation problem. And of course, next is for those who have scoliosis, or those of you who has lost a lot of bone density. And of course, this also includes for those of you, if let's say you did not recover well from accidents or injuries, Qigong is very good for you. So these are the general questions that students will ask master. Next is one of the main more common question is for some of you will think, I usually don't do sports. Okay, I'm very weak. So is Qigong suitable for me? Master is here to tell you, Qigong is not sports. Okay, uh, Qigong can heal you, can prevent illness. Sports cannot. Sports can just at best maintain your current condition, but it cannot heal you. But Qigong can help and heal yourself and master your self-healing power. So Qigong and exercise is totally different. Next is for those of you who always feels very tired after sports. For those of you who feels tired after sports, is Qigong suitable for you? Yes, Qigong is suitable for you. Why? because Qigong is very different from your normal exercise. Normal exercise, you exert a lot of strength, a lot of stamina, as you sweat. But Qigong, do you notice? Just a few simple movement just now, you have already sweat a lot. So it's two very different concept. So if you want to regain back your health, okay, you must have a correct method. And one of the correct method is you have to move. The reason why most of us fall ill right now is because we sit too long. We move very little. So hence that's why Master can only give you one word, move. So Qigong is the easiest method. Why? Because it's very simple. Just some simple light movement or light movement, you can already improve your qi and blood circulation and slowly regain back your health and dissipate your sores and pain. Next is for those of you, you feel that your current condition is still very good. You have tried a lot of methods. You have tried a lot of methods, but you're still, no, you don't see much improvement. So Master is here to tell you, believe in Master. Master has met a lot of students with different symptoms. As long as you're willing to practice, Master guarantees you that you will sure see improvement. This is a guarantee from Master. As long as you're willing to practice, okay, you will sure see results. So lastly, Master would like to summarize today's class. So before your registration, you must have confidence in Master. Believe in Master that Master can help you. Master has taught Qigong for 47 years. Because there are actually a lot of Qigong in the market. Okay, Master Bai Yin has taught Qigong when she was 20 or 21 years old. Okay, till now, she has an experience of 47 years of experience in Qigong. So for the usual Qigong, for the Qigong, when you see Master, both Master Bai Yin and Master Yin Kuan, they are filled with vitality. Their complexion is shining. So this actually will give you confidence that this Qigong is good. Why? If Master can do it, you can do it. So Master is actually your goal. Your instructor is your goal. If you want your complexion to shine, you want to have your good health, then follow Master's guidance. So after listening to Master's theory today, Master's theory is actually very profound. So it's not just learning the movement. Behind the movement, you'll actually learn a lot of theories, which complements together with the techniques in order to achieve the optimum results of practice of mastering your self-healing power. So master's class again is global. Master's class is global, and we on a weekly basis we have 26 group practice location globally, which happens every weekend, especially on Sunday. So you do not need to worry whereby after you learn, you do not know where to practice or where to find people to practice together, because we have group practice globally, including America, London, Southeast Asia, the whole Southeast Asia. We have a lot of no practice location. Now, lastly, most Qigong classes, from what Master see, it's not most Qigong lessons is just one class compiled into a lesson. That's it. Once you learn, that's it. But in Master's class, there's pre-class, live class, and after class. And of course, there's also revision, there's enhancement courses, and also a lot of group practice. And group practice is forever. Okay, it's forever. Once you have learned, especially for example, energy, okay, next time in the future, once you graduate, you can join the group practice at your own leisure. And of course, this cannot be done just by Master Bai Yin alone. This is a group effort which is conducted together with the instructors and also the volunteers around the world. So for those of us, even if we are not in Taiwan, we still have people, we still have seniors, we still have instructors guiding us after our practice. So you do not need to feel that no, after my practice, I feel lost, I feel alone. Why? Because as long as you're willing to practice, as long as you're willing to go for the group practice, you are never alone. So in Bai Yin Qigong, Master has done a lot of research on Qigong, not just on Bai Yin Qigong itself, but on overall Qigong. So this what right now what you're learning, okay, in Bai Yin Qigong, okay, is suitable for students even when you have 0% knowledge of Qigong. It's suitable for everyone. And of course, after learning from master, that's not the end. That's only the beginning. In fact, no, after learning from master, that's the first step you walk towards the mastering health healing power. Because after you finish learning, okay, as long as you're willing to follow master's guidance, okay, master is always there to guide you after your practice. So this is the end of the seminar. So before the end of the seminar, this is actually the price of the cost of energy. But the price which you see right now is actually for Taipei, is for Taiwan, for those in Taiwan. Because in Taiwan, because master is there, so hence they get something extra, okay, which includes some classes, live class from master in Kwan. But okay, for us, not for those of us who are not in Taiwan, okay, we do not have that one bonus which is live class from master. But all of the other benefits is still the same. But in fact, okay, because of this, uh, our fees is much cheaper. Okay, our fees is much cheaper. In fact, if you see in Taiwan, okay, in order for you to learn energy beginner and intermediate, okay, the fees is actually 130,000 new Taiwan dollars. So rough translation is about 15 to 16,000 ringgit. Yes, it's about 15 to 16,000 ringgit. But for us in Malaysia, our fees is just 3,500 ringgit. Okay, it's much cheaper. And of course, this is also a benefit for us because master knows that in Malaysia, we do not earn so much compared to Taiwan because this is based on the monthly salary of it differs it differs according to country. And the fees is usually 1 month's salary of that country. So in Taiwan, their average salary is about 6 to 7,000 ringgit. So for us, our average salary for a Malaysian is about 3,000 to 3,500. So hence our fees is 3,500 ringgit, which is much more cheaper compared to other countries. So for those of you who register right now, register today, you get a early bird promotion. Okay. So these fine details will be given to you after this session. Okay, after this session. So of course, if you have any queries, you can actually ask your ask the volunteers and assistants or your instructors for further inquiries. So after you finish your registration, okay, for those of you, if let's say you have totally zero knowledge, you receive a message, okay? Oh, this I think is from Taiwan. So if right now you're unsure if your current condition, if your current current body condition is eligible to learn Qigong, okay, you can actually have a one-to-one consultation, which will be given by Master Yan Kwan for the first 10 students who sign up. Okay, this is just only for the first 10 students who sign up. It's a one-to-one consultation with Master Yan Kwan. So for those of you who, okay, register, the first 10 students who register for the class today, you receive a notification from the people involved to make an appointment for you with Master Yin Kwan to have a one-to-one consultation with Master Yin Kwan. Remember, this is only for the first 10 students who register. And of course, if you have other further queries, you can actually ask your instructors or the volunteers and assistants. And of course, for those of you, if let's say you're unsure of which instructors is for you, is nearby to you, then of course, you can actually just find the details in the Facebook. Okay, you can find the details in Facebook. And for those of us who is from Malaysia, these are the various payment methods which is available for us. And one of them is PayPal. And of course, credit cards are accepted without any problem. So this is the two guarantees. So again, for those of you who registered today, by today, the first 10 students who registered first will receive the one-to-one consultation by Master Yin Kwan. Next is, for those of you who registered right now, you have okay, money-free returns guarantee. Okay, 100% money back guarantee. Okay, 100% money back guarantee. So you do not need to fear that after payment that this Qigong is unsuitable for you. If you have any queries or if you have any, if you're unsure, okay, you can make a payment first or register first and make the payment. And if later on, if you find that no, it's really unsuitable for you or the timing is off or any other reasons, okay, you can always just apply for the money back. And within the 90 days, okay, after your class, if within this 90 days, if you feel that you have totally no improvement, you feel that this Qigong cannot help you, okay, master will guide you. But if after that you still feel that no, you do not have any improvement, or you feel that it's totally unsuitable for you, then you do not need to worry because there's this money back guarantee. But master can tell you that master do not have so far, okay, master do not have any does not have any students who actually request for such money back, because everyone, again, like what I must say, as long as you're willing to practice, you're sure to see results, positive results. Okay, this money back guarantee is just to give you ease of mind. So before the end of class, okay, do not leave, because after this class, master will give you will show a video. Okay, so after video, okay, master will have a live Q&A session with everyone. So before your registration, if you have any queries, you can tell master, and master will try her best to answer your queries. So be back in a moment. Okay, so be back in a moment. So thank you everyone and have a nice day. So good evening everyone. So the Q&A will start soon. And some of you will notice that no master hairstyle and the shirt is different. Why? Because the class just now was pre-recorded. So that no, it's more, it will not be too tiring for master and master can give her best to answer your queries. So after looking at the questions from the master, there are students who ask that her urinary bladder is weak. So if any queries, you can write it down and master will try her best to answer your questions. Okay, for those of you who has kidney stones or even urinary bladder, a weakness of urinary bladder, in our body we have this self-healing capabilities. So especially when we grow old, as you grow old, last time when you're young, when you carry things, you are strong. But when you as you grow older, certain things when something is especially when it's heavy, you can no longer lift it. So this is a symptom whereby your body is weak. So it's not just on the muscle, but your this also includes your organs. Your tendons will lose its elasticity. So when your urinary bladder is weak, okay, you have a symptom whereby you have what we call the urine seepage. So these are usually due to lack of training. So hence that's why master always say, don't wait till you're 70 or 80 years old only you come and learn Qigong. So if let's say, for example, you can no longer walk and then only you want to practice Qigong, then that's actually too late. Let's start when you're young. At least, no, bare minimum, start when you are mid-age. That's actually the latest. If you start after mid-age, then it will be harder for you. It will be more taxing for you. Why? Because you have lack of stamina compared to when you're young. So during your practice, initially you'll notice that during the first week you have a lot of source and pain, especially during the first week. So some of you will ask, why is it that before my practice, I do not have so much source and pain, but after especially the first week of practice, you have a lot of source and pain. This is the symptom whereby the body is telling you that, no, in fact, there are actually a lot of muscles that we do not utilize on a daily basis. Hence, that's why when you suddenly utilize these movements and these muscles, you have a source and pain. And this will happen on the first week of your practice. And of course, this will be temporary. So it will just slowly dissipate and go away as you practice. In about a week's time. Usually it's about a week time. This source and pain will go away in about a week time. Once this source and pain dissipate, this means that the blockage is cleared. And from there, you just need to maintain it, maintain the good circulation. Just now Master said, why is it that learning Qigong has anti-aging capabilities? So when you see master, when you look at the instructors, their complexion is very good. Why? Because the elasticity has improved. Why? Because the skin is the appearance that we can see, the outer appearance. Once your elasticity improve, okay, your youth will be regained. So these students ask that if let's say her menses, she has a lot of no outflow of menses, which is severe, which has severe blood, who, has, who bleeds a lot during menses. So it is qigong suitable for them. So within masters, students, including instructors, okay, they are actually examples of instructors themselves who has severe outflow of blood during menses, and some who has problems with your ovary, women diseases. So practicing Qigong helps tremendously. One of the reasons why you see improvement after practicing Qigong is because the body will start to rebalance your hormones. All of this is actually linked to our hormones, your pressure. There are actually a lot of reasons. This also includes our emotion. So after practicing Qigong, you notice you start to get happier and happier. You start to learn to relax your body. Your flexibility will start to improve. And as this improve, the problem with your menses will slowly improve. So one of the main steps of practicing Qigong is to first expel the impurities from your body. So one of the symptoms of expelling all of these impurities is, for example, burping or farting or sweating. So during your practice, you burp, okay? When you burp, if you burp nonstop, you burp a lot, then that's abnormal. But for example, if during your practice you burp a few times, then that's normal because this is the gas which is stuck within our body. For example, if you fart a lot, this means that there's a lot of gas within your intestine. This is linked to the good and bad bacteria within our intestine, and this is actually linked to the digestive function of our body. So when you eat, okay, when your intestine, when your abdomen is nervous, when your digestive system is poor during the digestion, okay, certain gas will form, and if it cannot expel from your body, it will be stuck within our body. So hence during your practice, you will naturally release such gases. And the reason of this indigestion, there are actually various reasons. Sometimes it's we do not concentrate when we eat, we talk too much when we eat, or you do not eat properly, or your diet is wrong, it's imbalanced, or when your organs is nervous. And nervousness is one of the main problem with the modern society. A lot of illness that we have right now is linked to because we are nervous. Some of you don't feel that you are nervous. The reason why, some of us, we feel that we are not nervous, and that's very severe. Why? Because you don't even know that you are nervous because you are too used to it, or your senses is already numb. A lot of students after practicing, know your know your body better. So after practicing, you notice that previously, in fact, you do not know your body well. You do not know your health well. So when you are ill, you consult a doctor and you eat medicine, but you do not know where the root of the problem is. So after practicing Qigong, it's not that you no longer fall ill, but you fall ill less and you recover much faster compared to in the past. Why? Because you heal much faster compared to others. For example, when you're previously before your Qigong practice, for example, when you cough, it takes about 7 to 10 days. You starts to recover. But after Qigong practice, even next time in the future, you still have cough, but you recover very fast. Maybe 2 to 3 days, you already recovered. So this is what you can see. This is the improvement on your overall health. And during that process, you know yourself better, you know your health better. And whatever illness that you have in the future, you know how to counter it through your practice. So you no longer have any hidden illness within your body. So this is a student who is of 65 years old and has breast cancer. So she asked whether this Qigong is suitable for her. So Master's answer is you have to first go for the therapy and also operation. Whatever therapy or whatever operation that if let's say is recommended by the doctor, you still have to go for it. And after the operation or the therapy, whatever therapy that you go, only you practice your Qigong. Because practicing Qigong after this therapy will be most beneficial for you, whereby you recover much faster compared to others. Because especially after surgery, usually our body will be very weak. Our health is very weak because the chain is broken, the meridian is broken. So hence after your operation, Qigong will help you to recover your vitality at a much faster pace. Especially when it comes to energy, it actually helps to replenish your vitality at a rapid rate. And of course, even after your therapy or this medication that you consume after your therapy or your operation is still a burden for our body. Why? Because we have to remember, as long as it's a medicine, then it's actually a burden to our body. So the most important part is you have to expel all of these impurities from the medicine from our body. So hence that's why after operation, okay, Qigong is very good for our after operation recovery. So for that particular student, if let's say whatever cancer that you have, okay, is actually all the same. You have to first go for the therapy and continue taking your medication. And after that, you go for your practice. So actually for this students, okay, there are actually a lot of students who have these problems of breathlessness after COVID, okay? Because COVID itself actually changed our human DNA. So hence for such students, okay, Qigong is very, very beneficial for you. Even for Master herself, after taking the vaccine, after the second shot, she already starts to see the side effect. So what more for those students who actually had COVID? So for those of us who had COVID, okay, side effect, we have a lot of lingering side effect. And this side effect can be actually be reduced and even cured by Qigong practice. So it's actually very effective and it's suitable for Qigong practice. In fact, it actually helps a lot. So Master Bai Yin is actually very sensitive. Whatever discomfort that she feel, she will not practice the regular Qigong to actually improve it. And especially after COVID. No, during COVID and after COVID, because no one knows the severity of COVID. So don't worry. Qigong can help for those who have side effect from COVID. So this student is asking, so hence this student asks a question whereby, she has the appearance of nerves on the skin. Some of you, when you look at, especially on your lower limbs, your nerves are actually protruded very severely. So this is a symptom whereby you have problem with the circulation on your lower limbs, whereby some of the first symptom is whereby you have swelling. The sensation of your legs is swollen, but this is usually because of a water retention problem of water retention. So that's the first symptom. And after, when it gets severe, that's the signs when you see, the nerves are actually protruded severely outward. So she asked whether Qigong is helpful, and Master is telling her that no, Qigong is actually very helpful against such symptoms. And in fact, she has actually a few students who have such symptoms and benefit a lot after practicing Qigong. So some students ask which technique should I learn first, Yang Qi or EnerQi? So Master's answer is whichever comes first, you learn first, because both Yang Qi and EnerQi actually complements each other. So it's best that you actually, in the end, it's best that you practice and learn both. So right now, especially in the modern society, most of us live in a very tense environment. And because of that, our sleep quality is affected. We sleep less. In fact, we cannot sleep long. Most of us has only about 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Lack of sleep and poor sleep quality. So hence that's of the and the third question is we sit too long. Why? Because no, we sit in front of the computer for too long. So hence that's why a lot of students has a lot of problem with the three highs. The high blood pressure, low blood pressure, no cholesterol, and blood sugar level. So for those of you, yeah, these three highs, you do not need to think further. Just register and join. Because 8 out of 10 students, okay, who has this problem actually improve tremendously. And most of them improve to the point whereby they can actually reduce and even stop medication. And of course, these are all approved by the doctors. Okay, it must be approved by the doctors. So for those of you, you have the three eyes, don't worry. You can join the Qigong, and in fact, you can see the improvement very fast. But of course, remember, for those of you, even with your Qigong practice, before stopping, reducing, or even stopping your medication, you have to consult your doctor's opinion. So some students ask that, you know, if let's say I do regular exercise, I should have no problem with all of those simple movements from Qigong. So Master's answer is Qigong is Qigong and exercise is different, because when you do exercise, okay, the circulation cannot penetrate into our meridians. Whereas when you practice Qigong, Qi will flow within your meridians. So it's not just the movement of your body or your limbs of your joints, but this also includes the circulation of our meridians, not just your blood, but also the qi flow within our meridians. So has is totally different. So, okay, for students who are of 80 or 90 years old, if let's say you cannot join the master's paying class, you can actually learn from those small videos in master's YouTube channel. So because of time constraint, here comes this is the end of the Q&A session. So if you have any other further queries, you can log in into this website, okay, whereby the staff actually helps to answer your queries. So for those of you, if you still have any question and you are unsure whether you're fit to learn Qigong, you can ask your instructors or you can make an appointment for a consultation, okay, online. So if let's say you are unsure of your current condition, you can share it with your instructors, and your instructors will recommend you the best practice. If you're still unsure, whether to join or if the Qigong is suitable for you, or if it's related to the fees, you can actually call and ask, okay, or ask your instructors. Or if you do not, you're unsure on who to contact, you can just log in into this website and make an appointment. And of course, in Master's website, okay, there are actually a list of instructors. So if you do not know who to contact, you can just pick one, simply randomly pick one and contact, and they will reply you. So this is the last question. If after a month's time and she needs revision, but she does not have time for revision, okay, Master says that she'll answer on Wednesday, next Wednesday. So for those of you who are interested, you can actually make your registration now. So after today's live session, again, Master will post all of these class details to everyone. Okay, most of the questions regarding not related to the class are all posted in the fine details later, which will be shared by the person in charge after today's seminar. So that's end for the seminar of today. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.